the Ministry of Health with the strict supervision of the World Bank. So he explained why they have not as yet still been able to open the hospital to the use of the public. Patrick BOADU is Communications Officer for the National Democratic Congress in Weija Gbawe. Patrick, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
By the grace of God, I'm doing well. I hope you're also doing fine, sir.
I am also doing well. I know the member of parliament is an MPP member of parliament, but I guess for once you agree with him on this, that there's a need to open that hospital for use of the public.
Fantastic. I 100% agree with him on that particular target, because it is a facility that at the end of the day is going to benefit the entire constituency and by extension some of the communities around. And more so, that has to, because it is a specialist hospital for children, it is very, very important because in this constituency or in these areas, we have a lot of issues that has to do with the children. And so 100% I agree with him. But then what I don't understand is when he actually says that we shouldn't politicize this particular issue, but he's the same person, in the same breath, says that we shouldn't politicize it, but he's politicizing it. Why am I saying this? You just, told us that it is a World Bank project. And so the World Bank is actually the one funded it, and it's not government. But yes, still, because it is on our soil, we have to take care of it. And so when it is completed, it's supposed to be handed over to government, and for that matter, the Ministry of Health. But if you read the message or the release by the Ministry of Health, it spells out the reason why the facility has not been commissioned yet. And as a member of parliament in this constituency, your colleague member of parliament, who is also the Minister for Health, you have engaged him on several occasions, and he's telling you that because of this issue that has to do with the misappropriation that the World Bank actually detected, and they stopped the funding of the project. Also, they declined to continue with the project, and also because commitment fully hasn't been made to the contractor. The contractor is not forthcoming to sit on the table to negotiate how the project or the facility will be handed over to the government or to the ministry. And so this is what the minister is doing. And so if you tell us that we shouldn't politicize this particular project, and you go around when the minister has spoken with you, and you turn your back to organize noted MPP people, majority of the people who were there yesterday were MPP people. I spotted more than 5 of them, the women especially. And so I don't understand. More so, he's showing gross ignorance about the fact that this project, he was saying that it was completed 2 years ago. Then another breath, he told a radio station that it was completed 8 months ago. So which one are we supposed to, accept? If it was completed 2 years ago, the question that we want to ask is that why wasn't it commissioned? Why wasn't it commissioned? And if the Ministry of Health is telling you that these are some of the challenges, you have to, as it were, politicize it. No. So, as a matter of fact, as all of us, the National Democratic Congress, NDC, in the Weija Gbawe constituency, Ghanaians, in general, we believe that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has already committed to continuing with legacy, especially projects that have been abandoned, and we can also see with that of the Lagena Hospital. And so the president is committed, and so we believe strongly that the president, when everything is done, because when you do something with a World Bank project like this, and the World Bank has detected some acts of corruption, acts of things that are not transparent, and you can't account for. You have to, as it were, double prices of items and equipment that you buy more than 11 times. And this one doesn't smack of corruption. And you come around and you talk about the corrupt aspect of it, and rather you are blaming it because you want to, as it were, gain political advantage of the situation, and you think you are not doing politics with it. We have a lot of projects within the 8 years of the new patriotic party. I'm not, as it were, trying to equalize anything, but we have a chip compound in this particular constituency that was constructed 2016 by Honorable Bobia Daku before the MPP took over. Ask them just to commission a chip compound. They were not able to do it. There's another school in Tetegu that they have actually paid money for the contractor to complete it. But as it were, they've not been able to finish it. So, yes, we believe that. And there's another one, STEM school. That is the Science, Technology, Math School at Weija, that they were supposed to finish it. You remember when they came out with their track, like project that they have tracked or something like that?
The tracker, the project tracker.
Exactly. They were not able to put even one project in the Weija Gbawe constituency to whatever they are doing. So, what the National Democratic Congress (NDC) in this Weija Gbawe constituency we are trying to say is that yes, projects and facilities like this, we do not have to politicize it. So it is a big shame, and he actually exhibited gross ignorance about the fact that this is a World Bank project. Yes, it has 120 bed capacity. We have other facilities there that are sitting in there that we don't have people, we don't have nurses, we don't have doctors around to, as it were, work in there. And it's also affecting youth employment. So it is true. But to tell us that we shouldn't politicize this, and you turn around to politicize it, then it smacks of ignorance and hypocrisy. And so the National Democratic Congress (NDC) Weija Gbawe constituency, of which I'm the communication officer, yes, we believe that in no long time, this facility, after the ministry has sat down with stakeholders and concluded with the transfer of the facility, everything will be all right for the citizenry to actually patronize the facility.
Patrick, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Patrick BOADU is Communications Officer for the NDC in Weija Gbawe. Join us on the line. Prissy Ekia Adiepena Heman says the grassroots are happy with Madam Obobia Daku. Please tell her we will do susu to do party. Good morning to you, Prissy. Seidu Orlando Idriso. I see Mystic Wonder, who says the MPP mismanaged the economy miserably, failed Ghanaians catastrophically, gave wicked haircut to pensioners, left the economy in junk status, and yet still has the temerity to write a letter to IMF. The desperate micro minority should spare Ghanaians with this joke. Ghana will work again under the tried and tested President John Dramani Mahama. There's Musa Abato. I urge Ghanaians to disregard unnecessary noise from the MPP. The Bank of Ghana deserves commendation for its transparency and prudent management in 2022 at the height of 54.1% inflation and a sharply depreciating cedi. The bank recorded a loss